This story is about stories and communities in places make-believe.
What do we have here?
I love Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy.
Or as real as this public library in Bryan. It's about families like Carrie R. and her children.
My children love to read.
Except this story isn't in circulation because it's still being written. And we're the authors. A recent YouGov poll finding 45% of Americans are very concerned about the banning or the removal of books in public schools. Here at home, Bryan ISD has the second most total of books removed or partially removed among Texas school districts, according to reporting from the Houston Chronicle.
We don't have a banned list per se, but we do have books that are constantly being kind of moved or pulled off the shelves just because of either spacing issues, the books are getting worn.
Clay Falls is with the Bryan ISD school district.
How does a book get banned or removed or pulled at Bryan ISD?
It's actually kind of an ongoing process reviewing our books.
Reviews can lead to a removal. It's an intricate and ongoing process by library media specialists to ensure a book is relevant, age appropriate, and circulating.
As a 4-footed lion is not much of a beast, the one in my zoo will have 10 feet at least.
A continuous process because things change. Books we may have read as kids don't read the same as adults. Dr. Seuss's If I Ran the Zoo is among the books school districts like Bryan ISD have removed. And that's not it. The list of books removed at Bryan ISD also includes titles like Indian in the Cupboard.
Probably remember this book because of the movie.
I remember reading that as a kid. The movie came out,
Yeah.
I think when I was in intermediate, 4th or 5th grade, really popular movie.
The content of the books, for example, the portrayal of different cultures in If I Ran the Zoo and Indian in the Cupboard,
There is some sensitivities now on the way Native Americans are portrayed as well.
can contribute to a book's removal. Challenges or formal complaints made by parents can also spur the review process leading to a book's removal. After a challenge is made, the principal of a specific school appoints a reconsideration committee.
We have a book review committee where they'll actually read all of that book, look at the content, and decide. Basically, they'll work with that parent to address those concerns.
Fall says that committee includes one member of instructional staff with experience using the resource challenge and can also include district level and library staff, secondary level students, and parents. Not every challenge is successful though, and not every review leads to a removal. Books with LGBTQ-oriented topics are among the most reviewed, but not removed.
As parents bring up issues, we definitely will kind of take a look at that, but you see that a lot of school districts are looking at some of these books and the content.
And Fall says removal is not the same as ban. Some books are moved to a more age-appropriate campus. On that list, confirmed by Bryan ISD, includes A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Ken Kesey. Lost in the pages? Well, perhaps the motive of educators. Folks like Falls know the power of stories.
We want to really have a well-balanced approach to our curriculum and libraries, and we want the kids to kind of see themselves in the books, but also see a window into the world.
And a window into a school building is also a window into a community. Its culture, its values, ourselves.
The island of your knowledge grows, so does the shore of your ignorance. And it's just beautiful because, you realize how much you don't know.
It's a story about stories, still being written.
Yeah, come on.
But we're the authors, each with our own page to write. Garrett Hoddle, KRHD News.